Well, hey everyone, and welcome. I'm your friend Art of Mana, and today is a little bit different. I'm going to be sharing with you some toys that I've been holding on to for a very, very long time, and today's the day I'm letting go of them. This is a giant tub of Star Wars toys that I've got right in here, and I've actually got two other tubs. So it's going to be kind of a long video, I suspect, but I'm really doing this off the cuff, sharing with you all of my thoughts and just kind of going through all of this for you to see. My original idea was that I was going to have all of these toys and I was going to eventually make this dream showcase, maybe in the garage, maybe in another room, but I was going to display all of my Star Wars collection. And this has actually been sitting in a bin now for about a decade, if you can believe it. So I realized that it's just not doing me any good. It's not bringing me any joy to have this tub of Star Wars memorabilia just sitting there, and I would rather let it go to someone who's really going to enjoy it. And so I found a really great store that I really get along well with the owner, and he buys and sells all of these vintage toys and collectibles and things like that. So I'm really excited to be giving him first crack at this collection, and even if there's something in here that he doesn't want to buy, I'm willing to just sort of say, hey, if you have someone you know that would enjoy this, just give it to them. You can have it for free. So that's what I'm doing with this. But I thought, again, first it would be really nice to share all of this with you, and because I have a move coming up, this is kind of the crunch time. My stream schedule has been slowed down, so now I'm just kind of doing some videos, hopefully to give you a little bit of mana in your week. One other thing before we do get started, I just want to point out, and that is that I am actually using a lapel mic, and this is actually something that I was able to get. It's not an expensive one, but it was something I was able to get because of all of your support. And I know it's not the best audio quality. It might sound a little bit different. I still have things to fine tune, but I thought this was going to be a better solution than trying to have a mic and be aware of where it was as I was trying to go through all of this. This way you get a much more even sound because the mic is always close to my voice. So that's the goal, right? So okay, let's go ahead and take a look in the bin. So this is the first bin. You see how dusty it is here. This is absolutely, I've kind of gone through some of this stuff, but not really. Is that going to be okay there? That looks all right. At one point, this was all organized. This was all put in in some kind of semblance of order, but over time, it's gotten a little bit out of hand. So let's just start. I've got some calendars here. This is a 2011 wall calendar, but it's got some nice original artwork here. I'm not going to go through everything, but there's a calendar there. Here's, oh, look at this. This is a 2000 calendar, not even opened. I know everyone wants to collect calendars, right? Here is another 2000 calendar. This is just the Cantina, Mos Eisley Cantina. So I can't go through those because those are already sealed. Now, a lot of my collection, I have to admit, when I started this collection, I was pretty, I was fairly young, I should say, and I didn't have a lot of disposable income. So this is a good example of the kinds of things that I would actually keep. A little silly, but yeah, I mean, who needs, a Darth Maul Mountain Dew container? But I mean, I cleaned all this out and I kept it, and I guess I imagined in my mind that I would, again, have this sort of on a display, maybe in a garage or something like that. So now here's something. This actually has some sentimental value. There are some things I might keep in this box, but not a whole lot. This one could possibly be one of them. In all these boxes, there's maybe one or two things, but that right there actually sat on my desk at one of my first full-time jobs, and my best friend had one identical to it. This was also used in my first job. Also, it was used on the old Windows 98 computer that my parents first bought. So that's that. Now I've got, sadly, a few of these things are a little damaged. Here's a nice Saga Begins poster, right? The Drew Struzan, I think his name is, something like that. I'm blanking on his name. Artwork, which I love. I always really liked this poster. I just thought it turned out phenomenally well. So there's that. Looks like there's some more calendars. This is packaging that I really probably should get rid of, although I'm keeping the Han Solo Frozen in Carbonite ice cube trays. Maybe we'll do something special with those. Here's something actually of interest, I think, to more people than what I've been showing. This is a C-3PO Kenner action figure, and it does in fact have, I believe that's meant to be the backpack that Chewbacca carries C-3PO in. Anyways, so that's kind of cool. And then we've got a couple of additional things complete in box. This is the Shadows of the Empire Prince Zizor, Shishor, Zisohar, however you say that, action figure. And oh, check this out. We've got Malakili, in case you're wondering. That's the Rancor trainer from Return of the Jedi. So there's that. Oh my goodness, we've got more things in here. I'm not sure how much I'm going to really go through, but look at this. We've got some Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and Kentucky Fried Chicken coupons. Now this actually was where a lot of my collection came from, because when episode 1 came out, I just got all kinds of things from those various fast food chains. Oh wow, Star Wars Missions. I forgot about this. This was something that I think you subscribed to, but this is actually essentially a role-playing game. Yeah, this is essentially, no, I don't think you did subscribe to it, or maybe you could to get additional missions. But this is a tabletop role-playing game. Oh my goodness. Almost would be kind of cool to keep, but because I am into those sorts of things now, but that will go as well. My goodness, we've got a lot of the Scholastic Star Wars books. I remember these really well. These are poster books. Okay, poster books. Some of these are poster books, some of these are storybooks. And then Star Wars Kids. Oh my gosh, Scholastic was going all out. All these places were really going all out. I don't think I subscribed to that, but I think I got a couple of issues, so that was cool. Some chopsticks. It's kind of fun. Oh man, there's just a lot of posters here. I'm not going to show you all of them, but those are a lot of posters. I know I've got a lot of Star Wars posters in there. Oh, what in the world is this? I don't even remember some of these things, but like, okay, check this out. It's a little Darth Vader. I think he's supposed to make sounds. We're gonna put him down there. Okay, so going back, these are some of the toys. Now this came out, these are actually McDonald's toys. So I guess everyone was getting in on the Star Wars memorabilia. This is a little McDonald's toy here. These are Clone Wars toys. This is episode 1. This is Clone Wars. I don't even know what this looks like. Oh, it's a little Darth Vader. I don't know if you can see that. It's real hard to tell. But Darth Vader and a TIE fighter. And there's Anakin in his ship. Again, hard to tell. There we go. These apparently were opened, but kept with the packaging, which is something I did a lot of. Look at these little Clone Wars. What did they call these? The little skateboard toys that you would use with your fingers. Something deck, I think it was. Oh, and then look at this. This was from, and I didn't know it at the time, but these little figurines were meant to be painted and used with the role-playing game. I'm not even sure where exactly I got these. These may be kind of an original piece. No, it doesn't look like they're quite that old, but I think someone gave them to me. But here's a nice Jabba the Hutt. So there's some kind of cool things there. Again, I mean, someone else I think is going to enjoy some of these things. Some of it is a little silly. Like I said, I don't know that everyone's going to want all of this. Glow-in-the-dark wall stickers, those might be fun. A handbook, oh my gosh, I remember these as well. Look at this, we've got doorknob hangers. Your destiny lies with me, enter. That signal is used by the Rebel Alliance, you may enter. Please do not disturb. So I guess they really wanted people to feel like, you know, well, you're welcome to join in. Oh my goodness. Trip down memory lane, all these boxes. I remember this was when the special edition came out. So yes, some of these are from the special edition, some of these are from episode 1. You know, I got into Star Wars after the original series and had ended, and there was that lull, and there was a pretty long lull where you just didn't find a lot of Star Wars stuff. And I know I've shared this before. Gosh, like, look at these little plastic bags. I won't open them up. 17 new toys to add to your collection, just a little food bag. But yeah, I mean, I went, oh gosh, wow, look at the stuff I kept. It's like kids' meal. These were all the toys you could get. Yeah, I got into Star Wars and there were no toys. There was nothing. And I didn't even know they made toys. And I made my own with paper plates and cardboard. And, oop, hello. And eventually, ooh, now here's something I actually may keep. I'm trying to remember, this appears to be a really nice little, I mean, it would have been cards to cut out, Chrome Archive. I think it was like a sheet of cards, but that actually would be a really sweet thing to put on the wall. I'm actually really glad I found that, because that is pretty sweet. I'm gonna set that aside, actually. Stuff like that I could see keeping. This is like a Target thing here. I'm wondering, this is Dear Topps and Star Wars fan. Congratulations on, oh, what is this? What is this? Had a Target gift card in it. So this is actually to me. It's from Star Wars Galaxy Collector. Interesting. What in the world? Okay, hold on a second. Dear Topps and Star Wars fan. Felicitations and congratulations are in order. Wow. People don't start letters like they used to. You, dear friend, are the proud winner of one of Star Wars Galaxy Collector's many colorful and fruitful contests. Your name was chosen at random from the multitudes of letters received at our offices, and you came out on top. Congratulations. We hope that you thoroughly enjoy your incredible prize and look forward to all of the star-spanning Star Wars magazines, trading cards, and other collectibles that Topps will be producing in the future. The Force will be with you always. I'm keeping that. I'm glad I went through this. If not for anything else, that was handy.